Hello, fellow defenders of the Ark. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Frostwardens, episode 49, a pillbox for our Frostwardens. I think it is just about time for our first voting session. And Medic Sloan, thank you for the resub too. So, voting session number 22. The stalwarts want to see the colony protected by automated weapons. Ever since they tapped the plasteel node, the thought of installing plasteel mini-turrets excites them, and the pilgrims want to gain the desire to be biosculpted back to health, rather than bionicked. And have you guys vote in this session? A little reminder, of course, that you are invited to self-assign to one of the two factions, and then really only ever vote in line with said faction. So if you are a pilgrim, you vote for pilgrim causes. If you are a stalwart, you vote for stalwart causes. Have you guys vote? And this is the 14th of winter. And let's hope that whatever you end up voting on, wow, it's pretty close. And I'm going to need to make some changes on the back end. So it seems to me like the 22nd session ends, and stalwarts have gained the desire to see the colony protected by automated turrets. Making some quick changes back here. Okay. So, resolving that voting session, here is the results. Once the stalwarts have accepted the idea of having autonomous weaponry guarding the colony. Of course, we don't have any yet. And they are in a better mood because they've won the last 3 voting sessions in a row. The pilgrims, on the other hand, are in a worse mood because they have been on a losing streak. Thank you for voting in the 22nd session. All right, checking on the fevered. Wow, immunity gain's not that high yet. What's interesting about this is stalwarts have, oh no, they don't. Never mind. They're all in the clear, though. I mean, no one's going to succumb. Let's go ahead and add the slate to hauling zones now. Especially as we are heading into the spring, it's going to be a little easier to get out there and not freeze to death. Although it's certainly not warm yet. Uh-oh. God, why are you idle and freezing to death? And I think this is where Lions joins. Yep. Alright. So, raffle giveaway for Lions. Numbers above my head. Good luck to you subscribers in chat. taking a look at lions. You are going to be moved here, in with the other pilgrims. We'll allow you to cook, although there's really not any reason for you right now. So, plant growth, mining, and I think mining is going to be a higher priority. And as far as schedules go, we're going to hook you up with the same schedule that Winter has. Now, you're wearing flak, so you're going to need a whole new set of gear. But you do have sheep wool, so you're going to stay warmer than the average Han. Which means we might want to tailor up pants for you so that you can keep the sheep wool shirt on. So we'll do a one-off for pants once Zeusin is no longer, like, frozen or sick. And Axios got, like, frostbite. Multiple frostbite all over his body. Good, yes. I love when you idle wander and get sick like that. That is just, that's my favorite. That's just perfect. Just pawns being pawns. And we have a raid of the Godless. Oh, well, spicy. They're attacking immediately. Some are insulated, some are not. No weapons that I'm particularly concerned about. So, in this case, I'm going to have Winter, Zeusin, and Axios, and Cardinal get ready. Even if Zeusin is sick, it doesn't matter to me. And then Fishpick's here in the killbox middle doing his construction tasks. Sketchy, but, you know, he's got a shield belt. Alright, so we're waiting on Winter, who's coming in now. And we will have targets to shoot at any second now, so let's go ahead and muster. Well, I guess the combat command is being useful, even though I accidentally clicked it. Nero. A creepy breathing misogynist? Yeah, I don't think we need to add you to our roster. And then Harden here is running away. Pyromaniac, so we wouldn't want him anyway, plus he's unwavering loyal. So unwavering loyal, and Hamilton here is an unwavering loyal and is tough and can cook, but is incapable of dumb labor, so is not likely to be added anyway. He's go-juiced, but we have defenses. I like how he took one shot and was like, yeah, that's a bad idea, and kept moving. And now we only have one group left. This one is gonna die of hypothermia, almost certainly. Oh, I forgot about these corpses. I have even more corpses to burn. So we have Sherbert and Fur. Got it. Uh-oh. Wish. What's... No, stop. Run. You are freezing to death, dude. I might need to reassess the hauling of the slate, because, if they're freezing to death, it's, not worth the risk. Run! You're gonna lose fingers and toes. Alright, Winter Mustard. I don't think we even need him. But, Congratulations. Oh, wow, you're back. Pierogi's back. I am going to call you, Rogi this time around, so as to not confuse you with, your past self. Because I think that makes it needlessly confusing. I'm glad you approve. And obviously we need to, oh god. Get in there. Obviously we need to get you a ranged weapon at some point. Although you're not really capable of shooting much at all. Alright, Wishbringer did make it inside in time. Just... yeah, it was pretty bad. And they're fleeing. Our defenses make that pretty easy. I feel like when you are finishing someone off like that, your chance to miss should be greatly reduced. Like, you're standing over them with a gun. I know that's grisly or whatever, but still, like, why would you miss? You know? It honestly doesn't make that much sense. Alright, so Fish Pick's almost done with the, like, inner kill box area. And hey, Wasteland! Thank you for the raid! What were you up to today? Oh, some VS! Nice! What were you working on in Vintage Story? And Axio's got an infection. From... Frostbite untreated. Well. Wishbringer, go sleep somewhere else. Unfortunately, that means that one of our only other doctors that was not sick is now sick. Fortunately, infections like that are quick to recover from. But, yeesh. So you should be tending with herbal meds. And then we'll preach health as soon as infection is tended. So, don't allow medicine for the rest of the frostbite to try to conserve medicine. Madsen, where are you going? You're still sick. You're trying to find Halite and Borax? Halite is the worst. I mean, Borax is pretty bad too. But Halite is awful to try to find. Alright, Madsen, get back here. So now we have 4 resting and recovering. Axio should recover pretty quick, given preach health and it's an infection, and infections don't take long to recover from. So, we have got our little, like, killboxy zone here. I don't think it's unreasonable to install a heater in there. And sticking on a switch. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to have a hidden cable go down to the last, the last moisture pump that we'll need. So they are 40... Oh, you're not tended. 55... 16, because it's recent, and 43. I'm not worried about them. They should be fine. They're all far immunity over illness. Just having 40% of our colony sick kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Rogie, you should not be sleeping in there. This whole room can be shut down. And then the other question is, yeah, okay, so you did switch trebleware, your shirt for trebleware? If that's the case, let's just scratch the whole making pants. I don't think the temperature difference is only a few degrees. It's not a big deal. Now, if I'm not mistaken, our colonists don't want tattoos. Yes. So before you're upset about that, we'll just somehow rub the tattoo off. Like, that's all I can say. And, yeah, looking good. Alright, let's forbid fuel for the Ark for a minute, because we're going to need one more bridge. So we're going to want the last one maybe here. Actually, we can get away with not... Well, I honestly want it more like here. So, it's 12 wood. I'll copy the bridge. Because this will be in the middle and it won't bleed out to over there. I like it. We have not actually obtained a whole lot of iron, and I think it's because a lot of our miners are sick. I was hoping to get a bunch more iron so that we could do more batches of steel, so that when Zeuson's well, she can get back to making the components that we do not have. Oh, come on. Don't just... I hate when they do that. I hate when they come do one construction task of like 15, and then it's like, oh, that's enough. It's like, no, it wasn't. What a waste of walking. What an absolute waste of walking. So the heater that was in the geotherm, in the ground pen scanner room, I can stick in here, and this is a really small room, so it should be able to be heated quite easily. Corners don't matter, but for aesthetic purposes, we'll add one. Stalwart Shindig opportunity. I think we're going to have to skip this year. Same as all the other years. And then taking a look at the zone here, that removes none of the water on this end, but all the water here, so it's perfect. Alright, you, friend, need to go heat up. Yeah, Axios is recovering just fine. Perfect. One day they'll party, yeah. Someday. Uh-oh. Social fight. That's not good. Winter. Wow, cracked in the neck. Cardinal. I think was already missing the toe? No, second left toe? Is that what you're missing? No. Okay, so yeah, already missing the toe. It'd be nice if you moused over an injury, it, like, went through the pawn records and pulled up how long they've been missing it, so that you could see the age of injuries. Because I do sometimes struggle figuring out, like, how old an injury is. That'd be a nice feature, I think. Alright, we're out of components. So I hope nothing breaks down. You've never done double medical beds? Well, they're just double beds. There's nothing special about them being doubled up like that. But they're higher capacity, I guess. I mean, if I had to choose between actual medical beds and stone double beds, medical beds for sure would win out. What these do in a pinch. And hey, Fishpick, you want to go tend your wife? Who started the fight? Winter derided Cardinal's honesty. Wow. I mean, with a name like Cardinal, you'd think they'd be pious. But, we know better. She got up before full tending could be done. Well, it's the 1st of spring, and it's negative 82 Celsius. I don't feel very springy. Such is life here in Frostpunk land, right? Axios already developed immunity. Zeusin, you are 76, 75, and 91. Wow, sheep. How are you that much more immune? Medical tending must have been just a lot higher quality by chance. Because you're not, like, super immune or any traits like that. Oh, I think I preached health. Yeah, that's right. I preached health this sheep. So, the massive difference is a preach health. Which, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because I wanted sheep. Sheep's one of our miners. I wanted sheep back at mining sooner. Well, we're starting to get up the resources for bedrooms, and I would like for all of the random beds that are inside of buildings that shouldn't be bedrooms to be moved. The question is where to physically build the bedrooms. So here's some of the ideas. One idea is to put bedrooms in this area, and one of the benefits to this would put more walls between our workshop and the outer world, protecting our workshop from damage from sappers and the like. I could also do bedrooms here, so this is option number 2, because there's already 2 walls here, so it'd be cheaper to build bedrooms. Likewise, we could do it up here. Option number 3. I know my Roman numerals are just so sexy. It's like watching a master calligrapher at work. Option number 3 there. And then I think that's it. So where should I build bedrooms? I'm going to call them sleeping quarters, because it's going to be a mix of bedrooms and barracks. So 1, 2, or 3. Have you guys pick, and I'll give you 5 minutes. I'm not in any urgency to try to figure this out. One thing I did want to do, once Axios loses some of his hypothermia, is to clear the corpses. There's quite a lot of corpses on the snow now, so it'd be great if we got rid of them. And Zeusin, let's preach health to Madzin now. But keep resting. So turning off this toggled power, because we don't need it on. There's a little bit of water that is going to get removed that we don't want removed. If anything, it would be nice to have, like, this to be bridged or something so that we can go out to this island quicker. But we have all of the necessary moisture pumps now. So now it's just a matter of like keeping them powered on. The other issue with burning corpses is we can only burn the corpses here because there's like heavy snow. So we're not going to be able to burn the corpses that are out here because they're going to get snowed in. So we'll have to wait on that. And Fishpick, it is time for you to go to mining over construction because we have done the construction tasks for now. And we don't have need of more of them at the moment. And Sheep's back to making art. Awesome. We're very low on pre-made meals, but as you can see, there's an abundance of raw ingredients, so I'm not concerned in the least. Is the wood going back to the generator now? No, and it should be. So thank you for noticing that. There we go. Loaded back. 2.5 days. Or almost 2.5 days. Blue Days, welcome to your first stream. Pleasure to have you here. Alright, Fishpick, you pulled short straw. You get to be the NPM batcher this time around. I mean, berries through an NPM machine sounds kind of like just jam or sauce. Doesn't actually sound that revolting to me. But what would I know? I don't eat nutrient paste on a daily basis. Maybe it's way worse than it sounds. There we go. Batched it all up. And we're good. Also seems to me like option number 2 for the sleeping quarters is to be the most popular, but I'm going to leave that up a little bit longer. Make sure that you guys have a chance to really voice your opinions. I don't want to cut you off. Man, winter really took a beating. Why are you bed resting, though? Whatever. I guess it's fine. At this point, I am going to convert some of the inner berries to cotton, because we're low on cotton. And then these, what were berries, to heel root. So we're mixing more non-nutrition in again, because we are really low on cloth for clothing. And then we, because of the flu season, we ended up using about a quarter of our heel root, or herbal meds. That's going to be important to replace. We're also 8 days out from being able to upgrade the Ark again, if you were wondering. And Zeusin is tailoring for us. So once Zeusin's done with the tailoring jobs, I'll turn the research benches back on. And it's official. Option number 2 is 1. So I think when it comes to bedroom size, let's get rid of these plans. I think I'm gonna maybe, I mean, it's dismal, but settle for 4, like small little. Maybe I'll do 4x5s for the bedrooms. So how many bedrooms do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms and a barracks. But I want to design these in such a way where, like, there is room for more bedrooms in the future. So the idea here is to... let's have it be reversed. So these are our bedroom walls. And then the barracks will be just twice the size. So these are 4x5s, and this is going to be like 2 4x5s plus the middle area. And then these can be future bedrooms, which I will build in now. Doubling up the wall down here, like this. And doubling up the wall on the outside. And these walls won't be doubled. And then where the light is will just be an open hallway. The worry, of course, is heat. Honestly, each individual bedroom is likely going to need its own heater. I can't really imagine that not being the case. Because of how cold it gets. So, one might think, oh, just put vents in there. But it's like... I think what might make sense is to... leave the bedroom doors open. I don't know. We'll see. I could put in vents, but it's also... it increases the steel cost pretty considerably as well. So that's another concern that I have. I think, due to ease of use, I'm going to build the outer walls first and then build inwards. So this will be part of the close pilgrims and close stalwarts. So we're finally getting around to that priority. It took a while, but everything in this series takes a while because of the difficulty. Still negative 80. Oh my god. I would say that's like punishingly cold. And everyone's out of the hospital, which is great. So I'm going to turn the hospital off. Although Zeuson's the only one that can flick that one off. Looking pretty good. 2.1 days fuel for the Ark. And we're trying to stock up on iron now so that we can make more steel to replace the steel that we had lost. From all the projects that we've been working on. So now Zeusin is back to work, having been sick. She has a lot of tailoring and machining to do. Don't forget the southern bodies. Good call. Maybe when Axos is back from hauling slag. Or actually, you know, I could just have Rogi hold the Molotovs. She doesn't really have another weapon, so she'll just be our Molotover. How cold are you? Yeah, you can keep going for a bit. No, don't extinguish it on the body. There we go. Alright, how many dead do we have? We have 3 dead down there. Okay. And I think, in this case, I'm just going to burn the go juice too. Rogi, once you're warm enough, we'll return. No, you should not be eating in here. Why would you ever eat in this dining room? Like, that's just dumb. It's far and away an ugly room comparatively. Very impressive to decent, Logic, woman, use your logic. Is silver flammable and vanilla? No, it isn't. I wanted to put it out so I could haul it, not because it was going to burn. Anything that doesn't have hit points can't be burned. So, like, a lot of the raw resources in the game cannot be destroyed. What's interesting is you can destroy a slate chunk, like it has hit points, 300, but when you cut the slate into blocks, they are invulnerable. So, like, blocks, raw steel, raw iron, plasteel, etc. Those things cannot be destroyed. Anyone that has been, like, orbital bombarded in their, like, trade stockpile knows that. Alright, so we have a sculpture in here. I think, honestly, the... Ooh. I'm going to put a sculpture in the tomb, too. I'll put one there. I'd like to spread them out so that the stalwarts are happier. And then... I think I'm going to put Cardinal on No, I'm going to put Fishpick on construction. And we're getting hypothermia again. With, nope. Don't rest there. It's a frozen room. X-Gamer, thank you for the resub. A lot of craftsmen in one little room. Just all working as fast as they can. I'm going to make the decision that, given the influx of hypothermia coming out of this zone, we are not going up here anymore. I've had to make sure people's fingers aren't falling off one too many times. So I deem it not safe anymore. Unfortunately, painting the zone out is kind of annoying, but, you know, whatever. And now that we have 4 miners, I can consider deep drilling for limestone again. Once Zeusin finishes with tailoring and then can start to get our component count back up to a normal count. Ooh, a masterwork parka. Well done. And Fishpick is starting the walls. Very, very modest start. He has built one of them. So one thing I might do is use the steel, thinking about this, because 1 heater per bedroom might be excessive, and try to vent them together. To try to, because steel is far less of a concern in the long run than power usage. So trying to design the bedrooms for the lowest power usage possible is probably our best bet. So that's going to be, I think, my driving concern. And Alta Buffalo, thank you for the resub too. Happy Sunday. Alright, we no longer have any human dead. Hasn't made a huge difference. It did drop our, like, wealth by a few thousand. Okay, you are going to get too cold soon. Let's go put you somewhere warm. Housing block indeed? Yes. Housing block indeed. I'm going to wait until the structure's actually kind of laid out before I do that. And I'll probably wait until it's heated before flooring so that we're not like freezing to death while trying to install the floors, because it is a lot of flooring. Uh-oh, we are out of components and the heater's breaking down. Which was a concern of mine, and, well, it makes sense now. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Frostwardens, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow survivors.